Hello people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is reaching around 3 a.m. here. I'm doing two videos. This is the second video. This is a list of sweet fragrances of 8. Okay, today I got 8 fragrances, not 10, not 5. Why sweet fragrances? Just feel like random list. Lists are the one that get the view, so I need some views. I'm not joking, I'm serious by the way, because when I do individual reviews, people are like, oh, it's okay, barely 700 views, and I'm like, when I spend so much money to get that fragrance and I put so much effort and brain. But if you don't put any brain, you just pick up randomly, oh, this is easy, fresh fragrances, they are easier. Okay, so if I can get easier views, sometimes I like that. So thank you so much for understanding. I like to keep things open. Okay, and one other thing, yesterday really, I usually do not bother about like these people who are trolls, but sometimes my eyes go to the comment section before I start. Just a quick thing, and most of you say like just ignore. I do, but I'm a human being, I'm not a robot. I am not completely emotionless. Sometimes when you're in a bad mood, if you're a little bit down, this kind of comments really like it get to me. I understand people have different choices, taste, different culture, different like preference, but I notice some people, they just like talk about everything else except fragrance on my channel, on my comment list. Like they'll be saying, hey, don't you have a doctor, don't you have a barber, don't you have anything nice, everything else, like so much talk. What do you know about James Bond? Why are you doing this? Why bring this fragrance? And why don't you have a shelf? Man, I don't need to respond to any of that, honestly speaking. But these people, like I never say, I see this guy, and I blocked him yesterday. I don't know if he's blocked actually, because YouTube doesn't have very strict, like blocking like YouTube, like Facebook. This guy like wrote 6 times 6 comments. All of them are negative, and I realized like these people have so much time. They just do all day, no perfume collection, no real face. It's like a fake profile. Anyway, so sometimes it get to me. I'm sorry that like yesterday I thought of like like doing an episode. I'm like, not worth it. Anyway, let's get to the reviews. Okay, first fragrance I'm going to show you, it's a very beautiful fragrance, and this is from House of Armaf. This is from the tagline, and this is called uomo Rosso. Just reviewed one of the fragrance. It's very strong. You see the oil? Yeah, it's one of the fragrance in the list as well. So this is called uomo Rosso EDP, Armaf Tag. Okay, the original tag game was something like a Blood Chanel inspired, but this bottle is so beautiful. It's a limited edition, and this is a take on one of my very favorite fragrances, which is called Invictus Victory Elixir. This is very expensive for what it is. The Paco Rabannes are expensive, so this is more of a affordable. How much I do not know, different country, different price, but definitely much cheaper than the Invictus. Okay, so this is a sweet fragrance. It has all the properties that you get from Invictus Victory Elixir. It's like tropical, like sweet, coconutty, vanillic. These things happen, and it's very, very beautiful. It projects a lot with kind of like a red fruity vibe. Armaf Tag, uomo Rosso. Next one, I have 3 red fragrances. I don't know how I picked them up. Next one is called Mauboussin Pour Lui in red. Is the name? Yeah, in red. Okay. These are fragrances not many people buy and show or review, because I understand one thing. Many of the reviewers don't get fragrances, all the brands for free. So they do not review like say Bogart. They don't send them for free. Van Cleef & Arpels, I don't think. So the brands that push, they give them free. Like let's say one of the favorite is PDMs, right? Everybody review the same PDM at the new launch, because I know they got it for free. But sometimes some reviewers, they do buy their fragrances. It's nice to have for a change. If you buy your fragrance and do some research, then you get some interesting, instead of all the brand new releases. This is a very interesting fragrance. I really like this. Okay, yeah, this fragrance opens up kind of like a fruity, mild, spicy, then it goes a little bit warm. It reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana, the one gray, the one gentleman type of perfume. Very, like the dry down is very sophisticated. It can be worn in office, a little bit time of fall. Perfect fragrance. Okay, if you like fruity, kind of spicy, maybe there's a cardamom or something, you can try Mauboussin Pour Lui in red. Great fragrance with a nice amount of sweetness as well. So next one, they're not all the same. Next one is a fragrance I need to get a backup bottle. I was one of the first ones to review this, and I saw Max Forti's review. This is Lolita Lempicka Green Lover, and I think I was one of the first ones to say this is very similar to Nishane's Ani with lemon. If you just mix Nishane's Ani's what do you call, like Nishane Ani has that nice lemon. They have vanilla. And perhaps something Nishane Ani has what? There was this other note I cannot remember. But this one is more lemony version of that. And it's very long lasting. Very interesting bottle. Okay. These fragrances are underrated. That's why I show them. Okay, and it's like lemon candy sort of vibe. Okay, and it's very gourmand kind of fragrance. Very interesting. If you like Chanel's Edition Blanche, you can try this as well. Okay, so this is Nishan is Ani on a budget with a beautiful lemony note up top. Green lover. Next one is a bit spicy, but I actually think it's more sweet than spicy. And this, some people compare this with La Nuit de l'Homme. Right there, La Nuit de l'Homme, and it's kind of similar looking bottle minus the top. This is Halloween Man shot, right? I get confused, and I'm blind too. Okay, man, it's shot or X. I think this is shot. Yeah. Anyway, so this one, it has cardamom, it has sweetness. I'm wearing it here. On the dry down, it smells kind of like La Nuit de l'Homme. I agree. It has better longevity than La Nuit de l'Homme, but that cardamom and that bergamot combination, it's on the top, it's missing in this. But really, overall, a nice perfume. Smells like its price range is like $35, $45 wherever you get it. It has great like crowd favorites. You know, like people like this kind of fragrances. Halloween Man X was very hyped. I like that as well. But short is beautiful too. Can wear in date nights. Okay, check it out. Now, top four. Number four, I'm going to go with this fragrance after a long time, 24 Gold by Scent Story. This was the time when I started my journey. 2014, 15, 16, I saw Jeremy once talking about this, like, man, this is this Middle Eastern brand, and this fragrance smells like quality. It's beast mode, and it smells like a niche perfume, but for very cheap, and you smell good, you know. It has oud, it has amber, it has a lot of sweetness, man. It's a very one of the sweetest fragrances ever, right? There's another fragrance from, I don't remember what house. I had that as well. So 24 Gold Scent Story, this house has a lot of new fragrances now, but this was the first one. Then the oud I bought, then I bought that silver one. But remains the best is this. Oud and this are really great. If you want sweet fragrances like Layuquam Purom performance, get this. This fragrance is headache inducing. I will warn you. But if in the winter, if you want to wear really solid, sweet, and fragrance like smells like caramel, you know, like oud, man, this is a great fragrance. 24 Gold by Scent Story. So number three is a very hard to find fragrance. Now, when I bought this was about 45, 55 bucks only. And I made a mistake not to get a backup bottle. Even after I got it for a few months, it was available. Now this stuff is $150. And I'm like, what? You know, I'm not going to pay that money, but this is a rare fragrance now. Ultra Red Man by, I think, oh no, Paco Rabanne, yeah? Paco Rabanne house, right? I don't remember. There's Ultraviolet Man. I have that, and I have this. This is one of my favorite fragrances. One of my dear brother Alonso. I think he finds it in Mexico, and maybe Thomas. You guys can find it in Europe, but I can't. Okay, here I can. I don't want to pay that 3 times more. You know, that price, inflated price, right? So this is a very beautiful perfume. Some people compare this with a little bit like Ultra Zest. I can kind of see that, but also one other perfume. What was it? Like it's something like ultra male, but not ultra male, ultra zest, but it also is fruity red, you know, kind of like a playful fragrance. You can wear this and nobody really smells like you. It's cheaper than ultra zest for sure. Ultra zest is like 250 insane. So Ultra Red Man by Paco Rabanne, great fragrance for night outs, daytime. Number two is the fragrance I just reviewed, and I think this one deserves to be here because there's a sweet fragrance, and this one actually gave me the idea. This is Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal, and I think this is called Absolu, isn't it? Yeah, Absolu. So this is for men. You can see from the bottle shape. This is very beautiful. This is sweet, very familiar sort of smell. But the opening has this nice little orange liquor vibe, which I really like. And it has this citrus up top, which makes this fragrance very beautiful. Opening wise, it's very beautiful. And it goes more towards the OG, on the dry down caramel, popcorn sort of vibe, chestnuts, you know, vanilla. Maybe there's hint of tonka. It's a full of tonka basically. It's like a tonka galore, right? So if you like sweet fragrance, if you like your fragrances sweet, and you like this kind of bling bling bottles, this one will really meet the craving. Scandal, and this is called Absolu. Number one, any guesses what I gonna put above the Scandal? Man, this fragrance I love. I wore this last night when I went to buy the Scandal, and this was projecting so beautifully. This is like a sweet treat. I love this. If you like angel share kind of fragrances, get this. This is called Royal Blend by French Avenue Fragrance World. Look at that bottle. This is the most gorgeous bottle I ever seen, like one of them, of course, that's over the top. But this fragrance, if I look at it from far, I wanted this for the bottle. I have the Nero also looks kick. It's very nice dark, but that one is a dupe of Gisa Saba, I think. Sava, sorry, I never tried that. But this stuff, it's beautiful. This is gorgeous. And if you don't have this, you need to get it. It's just nice. It's orangey. It's that, angel shares that, was that note, the boozy note, or can I remember at this point. Like, if you like angel share, this is more of like the perfect substitute for it because it's so much cheaper. Okay, and the box and everything is crazy beautiful. This stuff lasts. This stuff projects, and it's all year round. You can wear it if you want one sweet fragrance all year round. This is the one that I would suggest. Okay, so this is called Royal Blend, and this is from House of French Avenue. I'm sorry, man, though. Just realizing that, I was working on the AC for 2 hours, man. I was just standing there, putting it back, assemble it back. It's not easy. Take out all the screws, put everything back, and man. Anyway, I'm just glad it's okay now for time being. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe in summer. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. I think that will be lovely. And try to stay positive. I know I'm always saying that, but I'm not the most positive guy. Sometimes I get a little bit depressed. But I'll have like a hack for you. If you're really angry, upset, and you just wake up all in a bad mood, drink water, have some coffee, which is not recommended usually, but I have it, and then immediately try to have some hearty meal. If you have nice breakfast like a lasagna, or last night's, like, how do I say, a leftover turkey with sandwich, make a sandwich and then have it. Suddenly you feel like, I'm feeling better. So sometimes we're just hungry. We are not angry, we're hangry, right? And especially women, there's a tip, I used to use it with my ex, not this ex, the one before. Whenever she was used to be hungry, I just go and buy, like food, and like, let's go have Thai food. Moment we have food, absolutely calm. Like everything is just, life is better. You are treated better, and you buy them sweet treats. Well, life is perfect. Take care, guys. See you soon. I don't know why I shared these weird stories. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh.